You are listening to the Omar the Barbarian podcast.
We are the top guys!
This should be entertaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, children, welcome back to the Top Guys podcast. All right, so because we are pressed for time, because Chris has to return to his fast.
How dare you? How very dare you? Listeners, I come to my friends in a time of weakness, a time of vulnerability, and I mention that I am a bit famished. And this jackass Omar says, hang on, let's record.
Hey, you know why? Because I ain't forgot
Yeah.
what you said about the Smurfette thing. I've been owing you that from weeks ago, but you know, let me get back right. You know, I've been saving that. Damn it! All right, let me refocus. What divine cake balls get me? All right. So part of the reason why we wanted to bring this topic up, what we're talking about right now, is to tell us something that you like about a thing that you hated. And before I do that, that is Chris James Scott. That is the Cake Boss Devon Sanders. I am Black Prince Adam Omar K. Mills. We are the top guys. All right, so we're talking about tell me something that you liked about something that you didn't love. And the reason why we wanted to talk about this is because something that I've been thinking about. We live in an era where criticism is basically rewarded. Like everything is either the greatest thing that ever happened or the worst thing that ever happened. You know, negativity really gets clicks. Outrage, selective outrage gets engagement. Anybody can tell you what they hate, but finding something genuinely good inside, something that you didn't love, I believe that's a harder skill, and I think it's a healthier one. I would rather tell you about something I loved than tell you about why I hated a thing that somebody somewhere spent time to make and pour their heart, soul, and love into. That is the framing for what we want to do. Gentlemen, I will throw it to you. Who would like to begin telling us about something that they loved in a thing that that really wasn't for them?
Okay, I take this one. Editor's note, I'd love telling you about shit I hate. So, let's get that off the table right now. I do not hold such altruism in my heart. No, sir. So today, I would like to talk about RoboCop 3. It's a trash fire. It's terrible. It's real bad. And let me tell you, recently, I rewatched parts 1 and parts 2. And it is really unfortunate that they never continued their franchise with any further projects. There was no cartoons. There were no live action series from Canada that for some reason were like PG. What? No, it never happened. It was 1 and 2. We're out. But RoboCop 3, trash fire that it is, contains a couple elements that I think are pretty rad. Exhibit A, gun hand. It's pretty sick. Murph, you know, it's because of Bob Morton in the first when he said get rid of the arm. So, okay, gun arm attachment. Let's go. Sweet. That's really it. It's got rocket launchers. It's got machine gun. Even has a flamethrower. He lit a pimp's car on fire. It was ridiculous. Second nugget of gold in this maelstrom of shit that is RoboCop 3. Jetpack. It shouldn't work. Based on the progression of character growth between 1 and 2, the way Murphy is, the way that world behaves and operates, Jetpack should be just, no, don't do that. Don't do that to that character. It doesn't need it. It doesn't warrant it. No. And yet, pretty fucking sick. It's pretty sick. It's pretty cool. That's about all I can muster as far as niceties about RoboCop 3. RoboCop 3 is terrible, and it pains me so grievously that some of the stuff that it foresaw is a bit true in current day Metro Center and LaFont Plaza. I can't make a transfer from the blue to the red line without seeing some jackbooted National Guardsman in my face with the biggest goddamn gun ever.
Omar sent me a text about 3 weeks ago. Hey, I'm watching Batman vs. Superman. Not as bad as I thought it was. It still holds up. I've watched it like 8 times. That's how he sounds.
You got too much free time
when I'm actually reading this text. And so I actually felt kind of bad because my response was basically like, eat a pig.
That's what he told me. That's literally what he said. Yeah.
Why are you wasting my precious time?
Why are you wasting my time with this? That's what he said. Right. He hung up on the text.
I hung up on you. So we are
hung up on the text.
Yeah. But in retrospect, I'm sorry I was so harsh with my response. My apologies. You deserve better. I promise to do better from here on out.
See, that's what we're about here on Top Guys. Yeah. We're about accountability.
Yeah.
And reconciliation. That's what we're about.
Yes.
That's what we're about. We're about love, y'all. All about love. So, is there a thing that I liked about it? Oh my God, did you just... Wow. My heart hurts.
Bullshit. It grew 2 sizes that day.
Yeah. Oh. But going back to that, why not actually talk about something that I liked within this trash fire of a movie? And I'm going to say this. I really liked Ben Affleck's Batman.
Yeah.
I actually liked it. I liked the costume. I liked the Batmobile. The costume was brilliant. It was like a mix of the Dark Knight Returns Batman and something. I don't know what it was, but it just looked really, really good. Like if someone would have said that Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns uniform would actually move decently in real world, I'd have been like, hell no, it wouldn't. It's too bulky. They made it work. And Ben Affleck is a big dude, by the way. Yeah. He's like 6'3".
Yep.
But they made it work. And I thought his portrayal of an older Batman was actually good. And if I have a criticism, and I have many criticisms of Batman versus Superman.
No kid.
Yeah. I think had you taken Superman out of it, I think you would have had a decent Batman movie.
Snyder wanted to make a Batman movie. You can tell by how much he hated Superman.
Yeah, he hated Superman, but he had to throw him in there. And I think the thing was he wanted to do a Batman movie. And then that just became a dumpster fire. Like, I actually felt bad that he didn't get to make what he wanted. And that's why it's such a trash movie. Now, also, I don't think he's a great filmmaker by any stretch of anything.
The good visuals guy.
Visuals, for sure.
Guy
yeah.
Not put a narrative together to save his life. But if you did a supercut of just those Batman scenes, I think that you would have a great short Batman film where it's like
murders dudes.
Where he just murders dudes. But I'm not saying that's my Batman. But for a certain contingent of Batman fans, that he gave them what they wanted. Not what I needed to see, but I thought it was like a good representation of the parts of Batman that I don't particularly care for, but somehow it looked good moving on the screen. It's almost like when, I don't know, when you see somebody. Here's what it is to me. There's this bulletproof thing that happens on like the Showtime at the Apollo. You would send a kid up on the stage, and the kid would sing a gospel tune, and the kid would get polite applause at the end because nobody is going to boo a child singing gospel music. Right? That's kind of what Batman is. Batman is the child you could send up and not get booed because he's singing gospel music. People are so happy just to get any Batman nowadays that it just be like, just send the fuck kid up there. Have him sing.
Can't boo Batman when he's not the guy's brain juice out of his head.
Yeah. It's like, unless it's absolutely terrible, it's still going to make $500 million.
Why did you say that name? My mom's name is Martha.
Martha. Martha. My mother's name's Martha.
Martha. You dumbass.
But yeah, if you take that away, you have like a 25% decent film. So that's what I'm saying. Ben Affleck Batman, not terrible. Not terrible.
I would have loved to have seen the Ben Affleck Batman movie that he directed and starred in.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
Like the Terminator? Yeah.
Man.
That would have been strong.
What we got. Robert Battenbat. Yes.
Yeah.
Matt Reeves. Hell yeah.
Yes.
I got Crow Batman. I loved it. But man, Argo Batman would have ripped.
Devon, I have no notes.
All right.
Yes, well done.
Golf clap.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna piggyback off of your positioning, Devon, and talk about something that was a movie we didn't need. We didn't need this movie. But I'm glad we got this movie because in the same vein that you just mentioned, if you take certain pieces of this and put it together and do a supercut of this, I would love to have that. I don't even need any story or any context. I don't need a good hour and a half of this movie. I need about 40 minutes of just these scenes.
Is it James Mangold's The Wolverine?
You know what? You just gave me my honorable mention. We're going to circle back on that when we have time.
That's right.
Oh, is that your? Okay.
That's my honorable mention.
Don't get me started on that, man. I'm so mad at that because we talked on the other show about X-Men 173. So you know how I feel away. That is, I want to find him and punch him in the face. Man, but that is that
wasn't James Mangold's fault.
That's fair. Hugh Jackman looks amazing in that too. Just side. I don't know what he was doing, but he was eating protein shakes for sure. Abbed up. But anyway, side. My pick is the trash fire known as The Matrix Reloaded.
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 Not Revolution.
I can't even get like that. That's low hanging fruit. I'm gonna tell you why I reloaded. We didn't need it. Think about it. So the 1999 Matrix, it's not a great movie. It's a perfect movie. It's perfect. You go back, you watch it, it holds up today. The problem is that Neo's arc is complete. By the end of the flick, the man is stopping bullets and he flies off the screen after talking trash to the machines, saying, look, we know about y'all. Now you know about me. I'm Neo. I'm nice. I'm going to walk out. I don't run from y'all no more. I take off Superman style. where does he go from there? Right? We like, if you never make another one, we good.
Yep.
But when The Matrix Reloaded was announced, and it came, and I started seeing the posters for it, and you see Keanu Reeves lean with the black outfit that has the flowing, sort of like dress, but it's not a dress, cape and everything. And it looked like a cape when, but it's not quite that, with the black and Morpheus with the green tie and Trinity back. And I'm like, oh. And then you see these twin dudes with dreads. And I'm like, who are they? Oh. Not only did I take off work to go see The Matrix Reloaded, I bought 2 tickets. I went and then went back to back. It was about an hour and then went to the next show. That's how hyped I was for The Matrix Reloaded. And I got in there and I watched it and I was like, I'm glad I got tickets because I need to make sure that I understood what I just saw. And 2, like, I really wanted to like it. So I was glad. I was like, oh, maybe the second showing, I'll really like it. When I walked out, it was one of those things where, like, if I say I hated it, then this was a complete waste of a day. Was kind of where I was. So I walked out with it was good. But, like, I'm lying to the mirror on this.
No.
So the thing that I am happiest about that we got from this was, like I said, it's terrible. It's terribly written. It's just, and it was unnecessary. Any scenes where they are outside of the Matrix, pretty awful. But the whole sequence with the Merovingian, when they're in the chateau, and he goes on the whole thing about causality. You come to me without power. Causality. I drank too much wine. I must take a piss. I love that whole sequence. Then they go in and he fights those vampire dudes in the chateau after stopping all the machine gun fire. And while Morpheus and Trinity are running away with the keymaker, and they have they fighting on the top of semi trucks on the middle of the highway. Morpheus is fighting agents and Neo's
on the Dallas
flies
Toll
in.
Road.
Yeah, I need that. I need the dance club music soundtrack backdrop that's playing while Morpheus is fighting dudes they had a fight inside of the car. Yeah. The twin that could basically phase into the car. They fighting front seat to back. It's fantastic. But the movie's trash. But those scenes, outstanding.
You're describing the first half of the movie.
Yeah, I don't need nothing else after that. Yeah, anything that happened after that, I don't need it. Yeah, I'm straight. I don't need it. You go back, man, and watch the scene where Neo meets the architect, and you got to be smoking something for that to be, literally, for that to make any kind of sense. You got to be high. Somebody was high who wrote that scene. I guarantee you. High. So I love highway fights and things, and I love chateau fight, which is basically one whole sequence.
Yes.
And that's it. You can burn the rest of it. And the 2 sequels. We're
not going to talk about the 100 Agent Smiths. We're not going to.
All right, so let me tell you about the 100 Agent Smiths. The whole thing with Smith just bothered me. Right? Just what they did. He deserved better. To me, if I were to go back and talk to Hugo Weaving, I'd say, man, look, stay in Lord of the Rings. Don't come over here. Do one flick and then bounce. Yeah, I'm like, no, you do one flick and then don't do this next one. I would tell him to pull a Michael Keaton. Do 2, dip. Don't even do this one. Like the do Matrix, and that's all you need to do. Don't do nothing else on this because
he needed to do Red Skull too.
But just don't do no more of these. Would have been the thing that I would have advised him. My issue with it isn't him. Hugo Weaving is fine. He's an amazing actor. The CGI doesn't hold up. It didn't really hold up sitting in the theater. You could tell. Like, you sitting there and it's like, that's not Keanu Reeves. That's a video game. Go back and watch the scene where he's fighting the Smiths. And so the first handful of moments of it is Keanu Reeves. And mind you, that's amazing. Keanu Reeves beating up a whole bunch of people. It's kind of pre-John Wick. And then it becomes this CGI fest. And I'm like, go ahead, please.
To that, I must ask you.
Yes.
Omar, are you a fan of professional wrestling?
Yes.
You know The Undertaker?
Yes.
Right? He's I got a laugh track already.
Where is this going?
You accept that the undead zombie mortician is very interested in wrestling championships. Do you not?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
But let me tell you
know
why.
it's not real. You know it's not real.
It is real. That's why
it's real to me.
Right.
It's real to me. It's something to me.
It's real. Right?
Now, the only leg up that professional wrestlers have over their more traditional acting counterpart is that is them throwing themselves in the air 60 feet to the outside. It's not 60 feet. Obviously, it's not 60. They'd be dead. But we exaggerate for the point. That being said, one, Keanu Reeves literally had a broken back. Two, it take a lot of people to make these movies. A lot of artistry, a lot of know-how, a lot of wizardry. Okay, I don't think that it is unfair for you as a viewer to be asked to accept that Keanu Reeves might at some point look like a video game character because he's in a fucking computer. So
No. I need him to look real the entire time.
I'm sorry, baby. It was 2002. Go fuck yourself. We wasn't there yet.
It's fair. That's fair. I'm only going to accept it because you used the Undertaker to, make your point, and I can't really argue against that. But that's well played. All right, I will concede. I will concede this to you.
Yeah. After we rescue the Keymaker, turn Reloaded off. Turn it off.
But you good with everything up to that. All right, I'll take that. I will.
I very much enjoyed the first half or so of Matrix Reloaded. Like
the Council of Haters, we respect your take and we receive.
The Council of Haters. Captain Kangaroo Hater. What say you?
Chris, I cede my time to you, sir, for James Mangold.
Well,
I mean, right?
It's 5 minutes. The Wolverine by James Mangold, the movie that immediately preceded Logan, which no notes about Logan. Logan's phenomenal. And we don't need to talk about it. It won all the things it's gonna win. Everybody knows it's a good movie.
It won my heart.
Yes.
I will always laugh at dudes that it's like, well, Deadpool and Wolverine, it ruined the ending of Logan. Shut up, man. Shut up. You sound stupid. Shut up. One of these things, you can just enjoy the thing by itself, and because it's all in your head. You can tell yourself, all right, I'm looking at Logan. This happens over here. Boom. And it's not like the MCU and Deadpool and Wolverine ain't gone out of their way to give you logical reasons to just accept that other stuff is happening in other timelines. So it's okay. But again, I digress. James Mangold's the Wolverine. It's like an episode of Justified if Raylan Givens had metal claws and was in Japan. And it's awesome. It is so dope. And then the big metal robot samurai happens. And it's terrible. But we're talking about the good. We're talking about the things we like and things that we don't like. And I contend that the big metal samurai is enough to derail the entire picture. So it is a thing that I hate. But the whole 2 acts before we get to dumbass robot samurai were excellent. Oh man, they even found a way to make Wolverine get hurt so you could actually have stakes in the movie. It was awesome. It was so dope. I love the little girl was she Yukio? She was Yukio, right?
Yes.
Yes, because like it's a different Yukio, obviously. Right, yeah. But like, yeah, she was awesome as like his Robin, or his not Jubilee. It was awesome. Yeah. It was so dope. And he got to wear like the noir detective fit the whole time. Oh man. Would have been cool if we could find a way to work in the brown suit, but alas, it was not in the card. But man, the director's cut, when he has like all the arrows in his back, because like every ninja everywhere has shot him with a bow, is awesome. It's so good. And then the Silver Samurai shows up and it's like, you had Hiroyuki Sanada in this movie. And Hiroyuki Sanada is a badass, a legendary cinematic badass who could have very well worn the actual Silver Samurai suit in this movie. And you could have ended it there. It would have been sick. Because how hypocritical would it have been for him to be a mutant this whole time and also hate the fact that he's a mutant? Oh, man. Dichotomy, we're playing with it. Oh man. But then some dumbass Fox executive was like, no, Pacific Rim just came out. I want a robot. It's like, you stupid ass.
You had X-Men 173 right there.
Man.
But you had the blueprint. You
had the blueprint.
Just
make that.
Do that. With like extra steps. Do that with extra steps.
Don't tell me his sword can cut through claws when the source material tells me it can't.
There you go. If you're not prepared to like introduce magic swords into your thing, then don't mess with the source material. So yeah, the Wolverine.
There we go.
I cede my time, Jim.
All right, well, Chris, do you want to, since you're seating time, do you want to, pray us out?
Okay. All right. Everybody bow their heads on this lovely Friday evening before SmackDown comes on. Because you see what I did? I tied it back because we were talking about The Undertaker. You see that?
I see what you did there.
Cinematic. We've had a wonderful time. I hope you all in internet land have enjoyed your time in our home. But as a wiser man than me once said, you must leave. You need not go to your home, but you cannot stay here in ours. God bless you. Get the hell out. See y'all next time. What you've just heard has been but a brief sampling of the outstanding awesomeness that is the Top Guys podcast. If you would be so kind, on your way out the door, leave us a like, a thumbs up, a nice comment, give us a 5-star rating on whatever Yelp service you use to listen to your podcast, and give us a high five. And also subscribe.